You know, they're a very explosive team, especially without sitting in there. They're much quicker. Um, they get up and down the floor very good. And we got guys, one, two, three, four, five, six guys in double figures. I think they've been averaging 7 in double figures. So, you know, they really, if somebody don't put a buck on those guys, they're coming to the offensive boards. And I think that was a difference in the game. There's no question. I mean, we worked all week. We had a 23 on one of our players all 3 or 4 days. We worked, put a butt on him. I guess we still put more on our player, not on him. He's a really, really good offensive rebounder. I think both bunchers took care of the ball fairly decent. We didn't put enough pressure. We had 6 turnovers there, but we finally started working the ball around. We came out. We've got all new guards. We don't have one guard that was with us last year, and I think it showed tonight in experience. We came down, was very impatient to start the game. The game plan was to make them guard us early, and I don't even think there was 2 passes before we shot it the first time. I thought initially we were able to get away with it, and then we started coming down and taking very quick shots, and it didn't work. I hope our guards learned.
How much different was their energy level tonight compared to the Akron game?
I don't think I think they play hard. Rick's going to have his teams are going to play hard, but when you take Sydney out and you put an athlete in there, I mean you're already going to show that you've got more quickness out there, or play harder, whatever way you want to call it. When you have guys able to cover more inside with quickness, then those guards out there can take extra chances. And I think tonight that had a lot to do with it.
Coming in, I'm sure you didn't expect that. Within that foul, Bernardo City, how that changed things during the game.
No, I was looking to play.
Mississippi, statement on that 19-0 run in the first half. You were talking about the quick shots. Was there anything else in particular kind of going wrong during that period?
Yeah, offensive rebounds. Between us being impatient, the things that we said we had to do, we didn't do. And to keep them off the boards, we had to be patient on offense. I think the first half, we had 4 assists. We've been averaging about 14 assists. So they just took us right out. I think they only had 4 fouls the second half too. Is that true?
Made that point clearly to the officials after the game.
Yeah, they really play hard and don't foul. That's 2 good ingredients.
Ronnie, this begs the question: is this a better team that you saw tonight than you saw on tape without Bernardo?
Well, I don't want him looking for me. I mean, I think they played with a lot of confidence without him. I'll put it like that.
Let me tweak the question. Does without him in your lineup, does it allow them to play more to their strengths, being they're more athletic?
We had certain things that we were going to do if he was in the game that he didn't do tonight. So, I mean, their situation is their situation, but it's good to know that if you got a 6'11", 200 not whatever it is, and he's not there, then you can go, without him. That's a pretty good deal there, I think. And the guys stepped up that were ready to go in and take his place.
How did you think that your zone affected them?
I think the zone did really. They were 2. My assistant said they were 2 for 8. The only 2 they had was offensive rebound. But the zone worked. It just keeping them off the boards. And we went man. We didn't keep them off the boards. It's just something that we're going to have to deal with and work with. And we've got all our post men back. We've got all new guards. There's not one guard out there that played with us last year in our program. And it's going to be a growing process. And hopefully, when we made this game at the beginning of the year, we knew that it was going. And we've got 2 or 3 more of this caliber teams. So we're going to have to grow up in a hurry and making the schedule the way that we did. We wanted to do that so that we would be, ready especially for Sunday.
You mentioned the guards who shot quickly. Ruben only had 4 shots in the first half. Is that kind of what you referred to getting the ball?
No, and he probably got those 3 or 4 at the end after I called 2 timeouts and substituted for him not getting the ball. I mean, it was, one of those things that, again, our guys are going to have to learn that it starts inside. I thought we've got much better shooters, but when you come down and quick shoot like we did at the beginning of the game, we shot 36% from the floor and 28% from the threes the first half. We're a much better shooting team than that. So when you just come down and jack it, that ain't going to, you're going to not shoot very good percentage.